Sorry about the delay, guys. Ugh. Running a little late. I've been trying to. Here, let me adjust the camera and everything real fast. I've been messing around with streaming settings in an attempt to try to get multi-streaming working without having to pay the Streamlabs, without having to pay the Streamlabs thing. So hopefully by next week we should have Streamlabs going, or we should be not only on YouTube but also on Twitch. So that'll be pretty awesome. Hello everyone. Nice to have everyone here. Jazz will not be joining us in comms today. However, he may be joining us in game. We'll see. Regardless, we're going to be playing Tuesday. The buff that Jason got is his aerial command grab now has armor on it. Pretty substantial, I would say. Now, granted, there's like, I wanna go ahead and preface it that you're not really gonna get a whole lot off of this. It doesn't really kill too well, and as you can see, like, Shaggy's not even getting put into a ground bounce. So in situations like this, like, I don't really get anything. I mean, it's like a okay position, right? I can definitely do stuff off of it, but yeah. But at the same time, just having armor on this in general is going to be really, really good. The big thing that I think is going to be huge for Jason is edge guarding people who are just sitting here on the wall like this. Because usually people get antsy whenever they sit here on the wall. They'll either try to dodge up or they'll try to like smack you away. Like Jason's especially good at just doing this and like just preventing people from playing the game. But now that I have armor on command grab, I can just go, you know, something like, whoops, not that. All right. You can tell I don't use this move very often, but yeah, it'll be pretty good. It'll be really, really good. Oh yeah, it's also pretty good for getting back to stage as well. Just having any armor to like disincentivize people from going off and hitting you. Very, very nice. Especially when you are kind of playing the mix of like, you know, you're kind of playing the mix with his side B, because if like people don't go out and hit you immediately, you can get back to stage pretty reliably, especially since, you know, you don't have like a ton of in lag afterwards, but it's pretty good. But this is actually, I've been so busy recently just with tournament organization and obviously dropping the video that I dropped, which we will talk about that. We're going to talk about the video I dropped. I want to hear some feedback and see what you guys think overall. But yeah, I've been so busy. This is actually the first time I've been able to get my hands on and actually like practice for a substantial amount of time with the buff. So you're going to see me fishing for that a lot. Alright. Jazz doesn't seem like he's available right now here. Oh my god, my cat is. She's being desperate for attention. She's getting on top of me, flicking her tail and just biting at my controller cord. It's gonna be a stream for sure. It's gonna be one of those. Oh, hello. She wasn't gone for too long. All right. So yeah, we're probably gonna be playing with randoms today, but I do wanna, you know, actually practice. Hey Jabberson, nice to see you. I seen your comment on the video. I'm glad you like it. Every time I see a comment that's like someone who tunes into stream pretty often, it always makes me pretty happy. All right. I forgot I need to do my dailies. Honestly, we probably have a lot of quests to do today. I thought this refreshed by today. But yeah, we're gonna be rocking the Beetlejuice skin too, because you get, for those of you who don't know, you actually get extra experience towards this event whenever you play games if you're using a Beetlejuice skin when you play. Yes, they buffed Jason. They actually buffed Jason. Now, it was literally nothing I asked for, but we'll take it. We will take it. Yeah, we're gonna be rocking Jason today. And we're going to be rocking the outfit as well. The Beetlejuice outfit. I actually don't hate this outfit. It is definitely a little much on the eyes because they're just like very vivid colors that like pop out at you, especially with like the black and white. You know, it pops out quite a bit. I like the fact that, I mean, I guess he's wearing, you know, boots and the other skins as well, but I kind of love the white laces. Honestly, I don't know what exactly about it, but it pops out a little bit more. Sorry, homie. Jason does not need buffs. It depends on the format. In ones, I think he could use a little love, but in twos, I don't think he needed buffs. I don't think he needed buffs at all. I think he was perfectly fine. Like, even in my fixed Jason video, I made it clear, or I tried to make it as clear as possible, that Jason doesn't need buffs. I actually think strength-wise, he's in a good spot. But the things I wanted fixed are just like little things that are like kind of annoying, and things that I feel like were either oversights or things that, you know, I feel like should have been fixed. Like, even in twos, there's like annoying instances like, why can't I grab multiple people with my grounded up special? Like, I get it would make the move stronger, and I'd be fine if they like wanted to nerf him to compensate, you know, just to keep him at a healthy like balance level. Oh yeah, Jason also doesn't kill nearly as early now after the like it's kind of a universal nerf, but Jason did technically get nerfed because with the introduction of teching, like he's not doing anything that like teching is gonna like break his combos or anything like that, so that's good. But Jason, whenever they did that change, they made it so people don't bounce off the ground nearly as far as they used to. So it made like, I actually made a chart for the Jason Discord a while back called Hell's Razor. And the idea was that, yeah, it should be fine on this stage. But the idea is that, here, let me set Pugilist so it's like a little bit more accurate to like, you know, what you'd actually see in game. I made a list, like a visual aid for people for a kill confirm that Jason could use to do in here. Let me actually pull it up real fast. I have it in my files somewhere. I haven't like updated it ever since then, but basically it just made this kill confirm kill later. It just kind of bumps it into the killing later portion. It might actually increase the percent range that it works, but it will just kill everyone later. Let's see. Hell's Razor. Alright, now I haven't updated it with Beetlejuice, but this is the idea. Jason mains, or I'm a big advocate of it, but Jason mains agreed that we would call this kill confirm Hell's Razor. You used to not have to do it with Rage, but the idea is that at certain percents, and this isn't gonna kill him. Here, I'll actually like look at it real fast. Here, Shaggy. Oh, you literally can't even do it on Shaggy. Bad example. We'll pick Steven because Gamma Razor's here. Good old Steven Universe. But let's see. It said like 65 or something like that. I doubt this is gonna work. But the idea is that you'd get Rage, and then once you land a jab, you can combo into down air, which combos into up B. And it looks like it kills just fine, but that didn't look true. So I think the hit stun off of ground bounce may have gotten changed as well. Here, let me get him to dodge away after hit stun. So this way he's DIing away and like mashing dodge. Yeah, it's like now even with down air. Wait. Okay, so it still works about at the same percent. But yeah, the idea is Rage, jab 1 into down air into up B, and it kills pretty well. Howdy, howdy. Trying to run some? Yeah, I'll run some. Jazz isn't here today, so I do need a practice partner. Yeah, this is a interesting kill confirm. It's like pretty okay because like The idea that the reason you want to do this is, one, Jason's jab is like pretty good at anti-airing people. It's like shockingly good at anti-airing people. And then whenever you do rage, people have a tendency to just kind of like dodge around. And you can catch dodges with the jab and then go into the kill confirm and stuff like that. But obviously, sometimes you don't even need the rage jab one. Sometimes, like most of the time, you can just go for like down air up B. So it's not like in order for this to work, you have to do rage jab one into like up B. And if you IAD it as well, whoops, well, usually if you IAD it, it works a little bit better. Well, I can't even get it with IAD. It used to be the case that IAD was like the only ways you could make it work against some characters. So I'll have to go back and check that. I'd rather just fish for dare like my little Tom and Jerry brain likes to do. Yeah, that's fine. That works perfectly fine as well. But the idea that like the use case that you would want to use this in is like, once again, if someone's like dodging around you or something and whatever, and like doing rage dare can like bounce them a little higher than you'd anticipate, so it can like throw it off. Like it definitely still works, but those like later percent rage dare can like send them out of the range. Yeah, Jason's dare is very, very good. You were right. All right. Yeah, we'll run some real fast. Thank you, Uncle Spam. Yeah, I'm just now seeing the message. I'm glad you guys liked the video. I got big plans for upcoming videos as well that branch out a little bit further from multiverses. I still want to like. Oh, there we go. I thought I accepted. Oh, you're doing ranked. Yeah, I hate to ask, but can we not do ranked? I kind of save my rank for Jazz. I specifically, yeah, all right, thank you. Yeah, I specifically don't want to get too much further than Jazz because I want to make sure we're climbing at about the same rank. Just because I don't know, we're lame like that. If you ever need someone to make a server for you, can set up bots and shit like that. All right, I'll keep that in mind. Because I do plan on setting up a server, I just haven't gotten around to it. You don't have a community Discord? Yeah, I plan on making a community Discord soon. I've just been so busy with so many things. I need to just set it up. I need to just bite the bullet and set it up one day. We are going to start, for those of you who weren't here at the beginning, I actually figured out how to multi-stream. So starting next week, I should hopefully have everything set up to both stream on Twitch and YouTube for whatever's most convenient for you guys. All right, let's get it. I gotta stop I gotta start doing like the void tech for movement instead of whoops. Instead of doing, what's it called? Just dodge jumping. Just be a lot smarter with my bar in general. Oh yeah, that's fair. It's been so long since I fought Velma, I forget that she has like good armor breaking tools. Her buffs definitely help though. I really do like her new, wow, I released it just a little bit too soon. Yeah, I really do actually like the buffs that Velma got. I think it's gonna be quite impactful for. Yeah, it's fair. All right. I gotta tell myself I gotta use the new buff. I just gotta force myself to use it to see where it's good at. Yeah, it's pretty fair. Wow, she just. No! He got knowledge checked, I swear. He deserved to die there. Oh, I need to start doing Airwalker there now that like that move's not bad. Airwalker might actually be, I don't like the fact that aerial side special has been buffed is like, I don't want to say like a big reason for you to take Airwalker because, you know, I still think it's like completely up to preference. I don't think there's like a correct version of like you should always take Airwalker or you should always take Last Stand. But now that, you know, aerial neutral special is going to be better in those situations for edge guarding, I feel like I want to start using Airwalker more in those situations. Dude, I love Airwalker. Airwalker's tight, bro. Airwalker is so clutch. Like, I get that, like, yes, it does have gimmicks that, like, are very unreliable. Like, you know, the Airwalker up B off stage, right? Or Airwalker grounded up B off stage. But, like, Airwalker Rage is just so good for getting back to stage. And now you can do Airwalker off of, oh, dude, I bet since it wall bounces, it'll be like Airwalker into Force Tech, which you could probably cover all tech options with up tilt, but I don't know if I'd want to do that because I don't, you know, you don't really get anything there. I'll have to lab it. I'll have to see what is ideal with Airwalker in that situation, because I do think it's gonna, like, if you're using aerial neutral special to bounce them off the wall and then use Airwalker to continue the combo, we'll have to see. I think Airwalker is a crutch for players who can't escape disadvantage. I think you're being too cynical about it, Narpy. What if I said, guys, I think air dodging and ultimate is a crutch for players who can't escape disadvantage? Like, you gotta admit that, like, having the extra options always gonna be, like, having the extra option is always going to be a strength, even if you do think that players who use it are lesser skilled in certain aspects. Dude, imagine if I played rock, paper, scissors and I said, guys, I think that rock is just a crutch for players who can't handle paper. Or can't handle scissors. Whoopsies. It's just nice to have options. Obviously, that analogy doesn't work like at all. So... oh, whoopsies. Oh yeah, he's dead. I'm gonna be real with you. I don't even think it's that OP. I think it's nice because you can utilize it, but I really don't even think it's that crazy on Jason. You kill people and do substantial damage anyways. Like, I don't know. I feel like killing someone like 2% earlier is not that impactful. I mean, it's more probably closer to like 5% earlier. But killing someone 5% earlier on a character who can kill you in one touch anyways isn't that crazy. Do you play any other platform fighters? Yes, I play Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. I'm trying to learn Project Plus. I played Rivals of Aether for a little while. I've tried Brawlhalla. It's not my cup of tea. I want to get in Rivals of Aether 2 whenever it, you know, it's officially released. I'm a broke boy right now and can't actually afford the Rivals 2 early beta at the moment, so I'm hoping by then I'll be a little bit more financially off. I'm on P+, and I'll show you what Airwalker Yoshi looks like. We'll hop on P+. You know, I'm down to hop on P+ tomorrow. Brawlhalla is so good. I love it. I can definitely see the appeal for Brawlhalla. Now, I'm not a big fan of Brawlhalla. I think, and I've like had to think, oh my god, I'm an idiot. I'm so sorry. Yeah, he's so dead. Whoops. Accidentally reversed it. Dude, he would have got matchup check there, I'm telling you. Oh my god. I'm getting Morty checked, bro. All right. Oh my god. All right. That was a warm up. That was just a warm up. The RPS Tuesdays, baby. Let's go. Do you think this game can last another year? I think it's hit its lowest, and I think it will only grow from here. I think right now it is hit the lowest. It'll probably dip in player base, and I think with consistent dev support and, you know, local support, things will only get better. All right, I'm so sorry, Gamma. I'm like getting like hard matchup checked by Morty, even though I should know this matchup.
Time to punch some buttons.
Yeah, the Velma buffs, those were actually pretty good in my opinion. I think the down special buff actually did make her combo game like substantial.
Just like crying breakfast friend Smash Bro. I got you. Got a shield with your name on it.
Oh, what? Oh, wow. The hitbox extension. Yep.
So over it.
Ah. Bro, I gotta stop hugging the ledge against Morty, bro. I'm like dancing with danger. Oh, I'm so bad. That was so free.
Nice one, blue guys.
Like I always tell Sue, just need to be brave.
Oh my god, I tried to like neutral air dodge like an idiot. This is the warm-up. Haven't played in a while. Yeah, that's smart. See ya.
Only mathematical victory.
Gamma, how do you feel about the Steven nerfs? Now, granted, I'm not really talking about the surfboard nerf. I mean, the surfboard nerf is definitely not. I'm sure you probably don't like that, but I'm talking more about like the tech change. How are you feeling about that? Is Steven dead? Is Steven dead because he can't loot people anymore? Goated? Oh, really? I need to know more. Jazz hasn't been playing. Keep nerfing Steven. Yeah. That's fair. That's fair. You know, after I seen the fact that teching can be automatic after 2 times, I was like, oh my god, Steven just lost his combo game. The loops are finally gone. Granted, I mean, if it means nerfing Tom and Jerry loops, I'll take it.
Time to punch some buns.
I like my main being bad. I like having skill. Hey, I can respect that. I can respect that. Dude, Jazz has been on some doomer nonsense with Jack. He's apparently I'm not in the Jack Discord, so you know, take it all with like a grain of salt. But yeah, that's pretty fair. But apparently the Jacks are like hard dooming about the Jack nerfs. Apparently they're like petitioning like a fixed Jack in a similar vein of like, you know, what I did with fixed Jason. And look, I guess I get it now. I get what people must have been like whenever I was like, guys, I think Jason's pretty weak, or Jason could use some help. But it's going so far as like Jack players are saying he's like unplayable or something like that. Once again, huge grain of salt. I'm not actually in the Jack Discord. This comes from Jazz, and he might just have a completely different interpretation. But that's crazy to me, because like I seen the Jack nerfs and I was like, I don't think it's enough. I think they'll need to nerf him again. See ya.
Totally mathematical victory.
Yeah.
Sweet.
As a banana main, I can agree, except I don't have the skill. Dude, Banana Guard got buffed. Actually, one of my dailies is play Bruiser, so we're gonna be playing some B Guard. I actually don't think B Guard's that bad. People are on the Banana Guards like it's over for Banana Guard, like Doomer train. But I actually don't think he's that bad. I think he's okay. I don't think he's like top tier, and I don't think he's gonna be like running the meta anytime soon. But I think he has a good niche.
Why do I tell Princess Bubblegum you picked me?
Yeah, yeah, they do love to downplay. I mean, ugh. We'll pull up the Jason's top 7. I could see that in 2s especially. In 1s, I think he runs into too many matchups that like is a little too polarizing. Like he's a polarizing character inherently, right? But I don't know. Marvin's a beast. You put the Rock in RPS, yeah. Top 10 in 1s, top 5 to 7 in 2s. I could see that. Yeah, especially now. I can agree with that.
I'm warning you. I don't have an easy.
Shabba! Fair! Fair's crazy! Uh-oh. I hit my stick in the direction of the bad guy. Draw! Giant ass hitbox, let's go! See ya! Aw. Never mind, Banana Guard sucks, guys. I take it all back. Oh, I'm getting buffed now. Oh, you guys ready to see the buffs? Ah! Bam! My Banana Guard buffs go crazy! Uh-oh. Banana Guard sucks! Banana Guard sucks, guys! Harley gave Banana Guard a friendship bracelet? Oh my god. See ya! Banana Guard's nasty! Who's the best in this patch? I don't know. They changed a lot in the mid-season patch with teching, and I don't think people are using the platform movement nearly as enough. But, you know, with the addition of teching, that did change a lot because a lot of characters like that were really strong, in my opinion, kind of relied on it. I still think Marvin's really good. I don't think he's the best, but I think he's underplayed. Black Adam literally didn't get touched at all. They like reduced his weight pretty substantially, and ordinarily I'd say that's like not that big of a nerf, but Black Adam's the kind of character whose like entire shtick is I'm gonna run away from you all game and have the best disadvantage in the entire game, and the fact that he was also heavy made that even worse, because not only are you running around trying to like pin down Black Adam the entire game because he's just so annoying to catch, he was also heavy, so you had to catch him a lot. So I think the weight nerf, I don't think it's like, you know, I don't think he's like gutted or anything. I don't think he's like unplayable. And I do actually think Narpy could be right. You know, he does have the potential to be top 1. I mean, it's probably still Wonder Woman. It's probably still Wonder Woman. Well, Wonder Woman wasn't top 1 before, but I think now that, like, combo routes in general have been, like, nerfed pretty substantially. Having, like, good hitboxes and good neutral and everything like that is going to be a lot, you know, more important. Uh-oh. I'm so dead. Winner's top 7, she's just super good. That's why she gets results. Yeah, but that's a lot of results, man. It's like every tournament. Like, I get that she's super easy and we're at the beginning of the meta right now. And I can get that if it was like, you know, if it was just like a couple guys doing it. But she's like every top 8. And like I said, I think now that Advantage State has been like nerfed pretty substantially, I don't know. We'll see. Like, when MKLeo was like winning with Ike, yeah, at the beginning of Ultimate, yeah, he was definitely like taking advantage of the fact that, oh, it's an easy character and it's a new system. People don't know how to punish it yet, you know. He really benefits from the engine, of course. Oh my god, I didn't know we were last stock. I'm gonna be real. Yeah, I can see why you would think that, but I don't know. It's so hard to look at like all of those results and just be like, nah, she's mid. She's okay, you know. But yeah, I think Ike was definitely a good example of that, but it was only MKLeo that was like really doing that with Ike. And I just think he was just the better player. Yeah, P plus Ike is fun. Dude, I really do like the fact that you can jump out of your side B. That's so cool. And you can wall jump out of it. That's also so cool. P plus Ike is he's pretty peak. Alright. I kind of hate that Banana Guard's jab doesn't have any like good combo routes. I'm going to use these buffs. They gave me these buffs. I'm going to use them. Wah, bitch. Wah, bitch. What? Is it that way? I was wondering what was happening to that Batman. maybe jab into cry. No, that super doesn't work. Oh, Batman's AFK. Wah. Oh my god. I just want to use my buffs. Oh, it was almost goated. being able to like true combo Nair into Sarah is actually quite good. That's like, now Cry, I don't know, but Nair into Sarah is quite good. See ya. Let me in there. What they buff? They Cry into dodge forward. Cry is a true combo? No way. I need to test this. I have to try. They buffed Banana Guard's Nair so that he should, in theory, be able to combo out of it better. And they also buffed his Cry so that he should be able to combo better. So I'm just out here trying to like combo out of Cry and Nair. So yeah. Hey, disadvantage in general can be hard if, you know, I guess don't know what you're doing. But at the same time, Black Adam does, like, objectively have the most, like, disadvantage options. Just gotta be more willing to, like, use flight to get out of bad situations or use his side special to, like, act as an additional dodge. And if you dodge away with side special, it's really hard for people to follow you. I have to try Crying to Cry. Oh my god. I'm so bad at it. Oh my god, I will get it. No! Do I need to dodge in Cry? Or is it neutral dodge Cry? I think I need to dodge in Cry. Wow. Maybe it's like the last hit of Cry?
I am 98% sure I am still the same Banana Guard.
I'm so sorry I'm like throwing Gamma, but I gotta know. My Cry loops. Now, that wasn't true at all, but I mean, that's definitely a executional error, probably. I'm sure if my Banana Guard was crazy. Do they make the grind in this game any better? It depends on what you mean by the grind. If you mean the rank grind, they made it a little bit better. If you mean the getting fighters grind, usually they try to help out with events from time to time. Alright, I only gotta play one more bruiser match, so actually, I gotta use the bathroom real fast. I apologize. I'll be right back, and then I will grace you guys with my Shaggy that I've pretty much exclusively played in the beta. My old main. Alright, be right back. Alright, guys. I'm back. Also, I have a theory. A theory as to why, maybe Player First Games, has not approved my partnership, with them. You know, hold on. I'll pull it up real fast. As to why I'm not an ambassador yet. A while back ago, Void posted this video. He's not the Cheetos guy, believe it or not. But yeah, Void posted this video talking about, like, the fact that, like, with Stripe, if you, like, turn around and do the gunshot, it'll actually hit people towards you and not away from you. I don't know if they took this out. I don't think they did. I think they nerfed it pretty heavily, but I'm pretty sure this is still in the game. And I'm the top comment saying, damn, bro, I didn't know Stripe could do back shots like that. So maybe this is why Player First Game does not want me associated with their brand. It'd be really stupid, but until Player First Games tells me otherwise, this is what I'm gonna believe is keeping me from being an ambassador. All right, let's get it.
Like, is there something you need?
Oh yeah, his name's Chester. You're right. Okay. I feel like I have to say this every time I pull up Shaggy on stream, but back in the beta, Shaggy was my main. I'm sitting at 1,000 wins, but I really have not touched him seriously since the game has opened up. I think I went through a time period where I was like, he might be a good secondary for Jason, but then I was like, nah, I think Gizmo's just crazy. I think Gizmo and Marvin's just crazy like that. Dude, I got super anti-aired by that Jason. Whoops. Oh. Aw, man. Oh shit, she like super died. Whoops, I meant to reverse it. See ya! Oh yeah, they nerfed Shaggy. His side special can't break armor no more. It's so over. Nah, Shaggy's still... I don't want to say he's like... I don't know. I don't know where I'd put Shaggy, if I'm being honest. On a tier list. I guess it really depends on the format. Oh, no, I got the read too. Alright, we're good. It's annoying to unlock a single character. Yeah, thankfully the events have made that a little bit easier, in my opinion. Alright, yeah. You guys only get one Shaggy. But... yeah, with the events in the shop specifically, I think they've made it a little easier. Like, you can get, like, 500 fighter currency for, like, token, or in the last events, it was, like, you could get 30 fighter currency for only 130. So, like, if, for example, I was able to buy, like, what? Just by doing the event normally, I didn't even have any of the skins. I was able to buy, like, 3 or 4 of these Cypress Circuit credits. So you'd be able to buy, like, roughly, I don't know, like 30 or so amounts of this. And, you know, that makes it a little bit easier to get characters as well. So they keep having events where they make it easier. And sometimes they even make it so that, like, you can actually buy the character with the event tokens as well. They don't have it for every character, but, you know. you know, in general, whenever it comes to getting characters, they've made it easier through events. You know, love or hate it. But, you know, I'd say the fighter grind isn't as bad as it could be. I forgot I was playing Shaggy. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, I had to get my Bruiser PvP games out of the way. We're back on Jason though. I really do want to try the new buffs out. This is like an experimental like grind stream. In Smash, you have to play the CPU games, and in Rivals, everyone's free. Yeah. I mean, I get it. I mean, I think the big difference is the game is still free to play, and even though you can still technically get all the characters free, as shitty and shady as it is, Warner Brothers still has to try to, you know, get money out of people who are impatient and don't want to grind the game. They just want all the characters. I really do hope they add like a setting of like a fighter ticket pack where you get like, I don't know, like 20 or 30 fighter tickets for like 30, like 15, 30 bucks, something like that. I don't know why they don't have something like that. Like, it feels like they went out of their way to like get every kind of like sleazy microtransaction thing that they possibly could, except like the ones that actually make sense. All right. Oh, you can just cancel that? Oh, all right. I tried to be on top of them for the Steven bomb. I should have thrown out something though. See ya. Ah, yeah. Just a little off. Narpy, how do you feel about Jason Taz? I think that it's... Oh my god, I just got... The dog in me came out, and I couldn't control it. Yeah, Narvi, how do you feel about Jason Taz? I think that matchup is harder than I feel like it has any right to be. Like, he's just so good at whip punishing Jason. Are there major multiverses 2v2 or major multiverse tournaments 2v2 or 1v1? They alternate. Most tournament series that are like money and there's something on the line, I believe they have like a weekly series, but every other week they alternate between 1v1s and 2v2s. I think in general there's more 1v1 tournaments just because it's easier to host a 1v1 tournament and like get actual people to show up. Because whenever it comes to 2v2s, like, there's, like, scheduling for not just one person, obviously, who wants to opt in, but it's, like, 2 people, and obviously there can be, like, conflicts, and, like, oh, I'm actually not available on this day, or something came up. That's, like, much more common to, like, just ruin brackets in a 2v2 tournament than, you know, 1v1s, because in a 1v1, if you can't make it, you just can't make it. But in 2v2, if one person can't make it, then 2 people can't make it. Yeah, the big ones are Frosty versus and Garden versus. Thank you, Gamma. How do they get all the characters? Those are online. They're not local. Granted, the online in this game is not like Smash. For the most part, it's fine. Like, a majority of the time, online in this game feels good. Like, it's definitely up there as one of the best online games I've ever had or ever played. But there was definitely a time where, you know, a desync or something would cause people to lose games where they shouldn't have lost and stuff like that. Thankfully, in tournaments, people are like understanding when that happens, and usually they'll just replay the set. I can't think of like a time where, you know, someone started running off the stage and they didn't just replay the set. Whoops. Oh my god. That was so weird. You're so weird for that. You beating up on the watermelon? This guy hates watermelon, Steven. I hate that episode. Filler sucks. You're taking away from my Sadie episodes. I want to know about Star Lars. Where's the Star Lars series? Rebecca Sugar, you said you wanted to do a Star Lars series. Hello, has Uptilt been connecting? Yes, Uptilt has not given me any problems in the past, like, who knows how long. Okay, who likes Sadie episodes? Now we lying? Yeah. You right. You know, I do have some unpopular Steven Universe opinions. Like, Amethyst is one of my favorite characters. Everyone and their mama says, like, Pearl's so awesome, Garnet's so awesome. They have their arcs, and, you know, they get a lot of character development, and Pearl's relationship with Rose is so interesting because of how it interacts with Steven and Greg, and, you know, how it shapes her as a character. Fuck all that. I like Amethyst. That's probably the most controversial one I have. I like Amethyst. Okay, all right. Rate this Jason skin. I like it. I like it a lot because I'm just a big sucker for purple and green. I really like that color scheme, and you know, black and white's always clean, in my opinion. But it is a little much on the eyes. It's maybe a little bit too vivid. I don't know if I'm gonna... If I had to choose a skin that I will rock... I mean, the Battle Pass one is, like, his best one. I don't really... Like, it's, like... It's to that point where it's, like, so definitively the best one. It's, like, so definitively the best one that, like... everyone uses it. And that inherently makes me not want to use it. I know that's like a stupid reason to not want to use a skin, but you know, I like feeling like I have my Jason skin, right? So I think me and a lot of the other Jason mains agree that, like, pretty much for that reason we just use Tooniverse most of the time. It just looks very sleek with Jason. But this is one that I'm, like, debating on using because, like, Tooniverse is starting to get to that point where now all the best Jason mains are using Tooniverse. Granted, it's, like, it's kind of, like, created this, like, weird stigma of, like, it's kind of created this weird stigma. Man, he just shielded me and I was just able to go ham. All right. Tooniverse is like, it's, whenever I see someone wearing Tooniverse, I know that they're a Jason main. I know that they, like, actually like Jason, and they're also not insane. Here, let me quickly rate all the Jason skins real fast. Okay, default one, honestly, this one's like a toss-up. Usually it just means, like, I literally just bought Jason, or I'm trying out Jason. I don't have a Jason skin. I booted up the game, I'm learning multiverses, Jason looks cool, and that's usually all the players that I see use this skin. This is a wild card skin because either they're, like, really good with Jason or they're, like, just using the skin because they have the Battle Pass skin. Like, everyone has this skin who's, like, probably still playing because pretty much everyone who's still playing has, like, gotten the first Battle Pass, most likely. I mean, obviously there's going to be cases where they won't. But, like, if you're playing the game for a long time, there's, like, and you decide to try out Jason, either for, like, a quest or something like that, you'll probably end up using this skin. And it's a very good skin. It's, like, definitely the highest quality. The win and lose screens are very, very funny. I'm a big fan. It's definitely, like, objectively the like, best visual one and, like, you know, bang for your buck wise. I think maybe eventually people will stop using this skin. You know, the longer into the game it gets and the less likely it is for literally everyone who's playing the game to have this skin. But right now it's like a toss-up. They're either playing it because, you know, they got to play Jason for a quest and they just want to rock a skin, or, you know, they're actually good with Jason. Either one. This one, not enough data. I have not seen enough Jasons use the skin, so I have no idea. It's really just me that likes to use this skin. Someone uses this skin, they're insane. Stay away from this person. This person will do some whack-ass shit. Like, they don't play Jason, and they play like they don't play Jason. They'll hit you with some, like, shit you've never even thought of. Like, I play Jason a lot, and anytime I run into one of these guys, I'm expecting, like, some crazy shit that, like, immediately sticks out to me. It's like, that's not a Jason thing. That is not a Jason thing. These guys will ruin your day on ladder. And then Tuna versus Jason looks very, very visually good. Oh, another thing about this skin. It looks like ass. Like, you know, it's not a good-looking skin. If someone's picking this skin, they're choosing violence. This one looks very good. Like, obviously, he works very, very well with the outlines. The texture's very, very, like, appealing. And he just works very, very well in this art style. Another big thing is that, like, in order to have this skin, you have to buy it. It's not on any of the battle passes or anything like that. So people who have this skin, unlike all of the rest of the skins, like Jason enough to put their Gleamium into getting this skin. So that's, like, that kind of shows at least some level of dedication to the character. Or they're just a whale and just buy the Tooniverse skins on everyone, which I could see it. But usually when I see this skin, I know that, like, they play Jason, right? This skin could be like that because everyone isn't guaranteed to get it. It's just an option that you can get. Why is no one playing Beetlejuice? I don't know. I don't think he's bad. He actually has an infinite, so that's probably not bad, right? I use the Beetlejuice Jason skin because I like to play with Beetlejuice Studio. Yeah. I mean, I can see that. I mean, matching skins are always cool. But I might start using the Beetlejuice skin just because, like I said, all the Jason mains are starting to use, like, the Tooniverse skin. So in order to etch out a little bit of RPS personality, I might try to claim this as my skin. How much does he cost? Do you mean Jason or the skin? Because I think the skin is like 500 or 400 Gleamium. So it's like, you know, it's a premium skin. You have to actually put money into the game to, like, get it. Or, you know, you can save up your Gleamium that you get for free as well. But Jason himself, I believe, costs 3,000 fighter currency. Beetlejuice does cost more fighter currency, if that's what you're talking about, though. We run into these guys again? Is this the same duo? We're running into a lot of the same people. I mean, I get that, like, the game is, like, I mean, it's not dying. I wouldn't say it's, like, dying, but it's definitely, like, lower in the numbers. I think we're at the bottom, as I was saying, like, earlier on stream. I think we're at the lowest the game's probably going to get, and I think going forward, the game will only grow. Aw, man, that was a stock. Aw, man. Alright, yeah, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. See ya. See ya. Aw. Ah, no! The Shaggy Jab stuffed out my kill confirm. No way! Oh my god. Ah! Nice. I got Smith when he is 6,000. Did I get scammed? Yeah, so the way that it works, and a lot of free games work like this as well. Whenever a new character comes out, they'll be 6,000 for a little while until the next new character comes out. League of Legends works a lot like that as well. You know, a lot of people will say that Multiverses is like pretty scammy, and sometimes I agree. Sometimes I believe that they, you know, but at the same time I get it because it's free to play and, you know, Warner Brothers and yada yada yada. It's not like player first game to like decision on like how to monetize usually, I don't think. But for the most part, I think that their practices for getting characters and other stuff like that is pretty in line with other free-to-play games, like, you know, like Smite and League of Legends MOBAs for the most part. Obviously, people are, like, hoping that people move away from, like, locking players or characters behind, like, long windows. Like, I know Marvel Rivals got a lot of, like, love because I know Marvel Rivals ended up getting a lot of love because they announced that all their characters would be free all the time. Same thing with oh my god. Same thing with what am I? It was Marvel Rivals and some other game recently that said, oh, Rivals of Aether. They said that they're not going to be doing DLC packs or anything like that. They said all their characters will be free forever. Alright, fair enough. Which, you know, I can see why people like that method. But I can definitely understand on, like, the company's part, you know, the people whose job it is to, like, make money from the game. Yep. You lost the 50-50. Marvel Rivals has been really fun. Is really fun. I got into the last beta. I wanted to get into the last beta, but it was like oddly confusing, and I couldn't figure it out. I'm a top 100 Marvin the Martian. Hey, I can respect it. I can respect the grind. I went through phases with Marvin the Martian. Back in the beta, I thought he was the coolest character in the game. I wanted to learn him for a little while just because I had so much fun playing him. Now I'm not a big fan of him. I'm not a big fan of Marvin. Now, it doesn't help that I play a character that really struggles against Marvin, so I'm sure, you know, if I swapped to, like, a character that could, like, had the speed to handle him a little bit better, like, if I was on, like, Taz or, I don't know, Steven might even be okay. I don't know. I'd have to, like, look at a matchup chart to see who might beat Marvin. But, yeah, it's, Marvin's a character of all time for me. I hit Diamond in Marvel Rivals. Oh my god. I'll definitely be on Marvel Rivals next time. Hopefully. Steven's destroying me when I play Marvin. Yeah, I can see Steven not being that bad into Marvin. Jason just struggles a lot against him because, like, if a Marvin decides he doesn't want Jason to approach him, he just does down tilt and down air all day. And it's like, alright. Like, I feel like if I had, like, better speed or if I wasn't as, like, easy to, like, hit, I'd obviously have an easier time. But can't always be like that. Especially in Jason's case. Alright. For whatever reason, I thought she'd be... I'm like... sometimes I count on Arya players playing really stupid. You guys ever do that with, like, any character? Like, I'm sure you guys can, like, at least kind of relate with playing against, like, characters like Banana Guard or Shaggy, where you, like, you know that, like, the general player base, you know what, like, his win condition is, so you just kind of, like, expect them to do something. In that specific situation, I thought, even though that, like, Arya was, like, in the bottom blast zone, I thought that because she like had seen me like armor up, that she'd like just try to like do the same thing that Arya's always do in the Jason matchup, which is like as soon as he sees Jason doing the armor, she just does the down special so that she can ignore armor. But she did not. Iron Giant versus Marvin be like, yeah, Iron Giant I also struggles quite a bit with Marvin. I don't know if you were here, Cool Bob, whenever I hosted the tournament online. I had a little tournament between a lot of the I had an online tournament with the local North Carolina scene, and I did it online. Grand finals ended up being Marvin the Martian versus Iron Giant, and that matchup looks ass. I don't know what Iron Giant's actually supposed to do there. Every banana guard I've ever played against has spam side B at match start, no joke. Yeah, I mean, that's what I mean, right? When you see a character, you like know what their game plan is going to be. You know what their win con is and how most of them like act. So in that specific situation, and I know I'm talking about it, it was like literally the first stock of last match, and I'm still talking about it, but I really expected the Arya to do something stupid. It just like let me spike her for free. RPS, answer this. Morty is Jason's worst matchup, right? Because when I play Morty, I'm hyped to fight Jason. I don't think it's that bad. I think it definitely can be bad, but I don't think it's that bad. Like, I definitely don't think it's Jason favor, but Jason doesn't struggle as much as you think he does on paper. Like, Jason has ways to just, you know, play the game better than you think he does against Morty. It's like definitely up there as a pretty bad matchup, but it's not, it really isn't that bad. Oh yeah, you guys might not know. I had to find out through the subreddit. They took bagging out of the game. Oh, whoops, I killed myself. My bad. Like now, like, holy shit, he died at like 4. I love axe swing so much, bro. Jason's like this move. Yeah. So now, if you like bag, other people can't see it. It'll literally just run you off the stage if you try to bag, like on their screen. Morty's definitely a losing matchup, but it's not like so bad. Marvin, in my opinion, is Jason's worst matchup. But yes, they took bagging out of the game. Like, here, Gamma, when we win, no matter what, just bag at the end. I know it's disrespectful, but I promise you they can't see it, because I won't be able to see it. I'll remind Gamma again whenever we get near the end of the next match, but they kept the salt move emote but removed bagging. Yeah, I don't know. Where's Jazz today? Jazz was a little bit busy with work. He got caught up and he wasn't able to join us today. But tomorrow we're gonna be probably playing a little bit of P+. I might get on Multiverses just long enough to do my dailies. But yeah, tomorrow's gonna be a P+ day. And then next week we're actually gonna be double streaming. Starting on Sunday. So we're gonna be streaming not only to YouTube but also to Twitch. So hopefully that should get the visibility up, get the numbers up. I was kind of worried about like how my numbers would be because I don't stream on Twitch. Because like at first I was like, the common sense thing to me was like, oh, I already upload videos onto YouTube, so if I have to choose between YouTube or Twitch to stream, I might as well do it on YouTube because that's where people already know me, right? That's where they can like find my content. Oh my god. I'm so dead. Aw, the tech. I don't know if they remove bagging like in game, but I know like on, you know, after the game's like over, it just straight up will not show someone bagging. All right, we're getting pretty close. So Gamma, just remember, I want you to bag after the match is over. All right, bag, 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 bag. See, you're just crouching. Normally, it just forces you to run off the stage. So, that's interesting. Just to be clear, Gamma, you were bagging at the end, right? Yeah, he bagged. Okay, yeah. So, basically, what happens is you just can't see people bagging at the end of matches anymore. But how'd they buff Jason? Oh my god, I still haven't been using it. I haven't been using the buff this whole time. I think the game just holds your last input for everyone else's POV when the game ends. I don't believe they intentionally removed teabagging or emotes. Just seems like a bug. Yeah, but that's like a really weird thing to change. I don't know what they would change to make that bug happen. Oh, yes. I was talking about YouTube streaming. Well, I'll answer the question first. They gave Jason's aerial command grab, his neutral special in the air, armor on startup. So I need to be using that more. I keep forgetting. I keep turning my brain off and just doing normal Jason stuff. But whenever it comes to YouTube streaming, my original idea was like, okay, yeah, I'll just stream on YouTube because that's where, you know, all my content is, and, you know, people would probably find me the easiest on there if I wanted to, like, get a streaming audience. And then Multiverses started doing Twitch drop events. So I didn't get in on any of that, especially when people, like, granted, you know, those are, like, pretty artificial numbers whenever people do Twitch drop events, but at least it, like, has the chance to get someone to, like, see my channel or be like, oh, shit, this guy that makes content on YouTube, I know this guy, and they might give me a follow or something like that.
Oh, I hope this match is televised.
Or I'll answer the thing you taught. I'll talk about what you said here in a second, Gamma Razor.
I've got you. It's my lucky rabbit's foot.
Alright, yeah. I mean, Iron Giant's, like, basically dead. We just gotta hit him one more good time. And not throw. Alright, the not throw part.
No, no, no. That's not how
What? What hit me? I thought I was getting shielded. What broke my armor? Alright, we're not throwing.
You'll regret that. The fuse is lit. Got a shield with your name on it.
Aw, man. I just barely missed. This Bugs is burnt out, bro. Oh my god.
I've got you.
Oh, he's dead. Oh, he's not dead. I should have just side specialed. Ah, yeah, the bubble. Oh, now's my time! Alright, I did hit it, though. Is the mature language feature still in the game? Yes, it is! You can still make Rick say fuck. Actually, I don't know if he says fuck. I know Batman says damn. Did they announce new Twitch drops recently? Last one I remember is the GG sticker one. I don't think they did. I think all the Twitch drops, I mean, I think that was the last Twitch drop event. But the idea is that, like, with Twitch, I would at least get some viewership from the, you know, the fact that, like, if people tuned into me, they got, like, Twitch drops. But, yes, Gamma Razor, you are right. The Twitch scene on Multiverse is definitely a lot bigger, so it is a little bit harder to get found as well. So there's, like, a lot of reasons why I chose to stream on YouTube instead of Twitch. But on Sunday, we should be able to do both. Batman does say badass. Yes, he does. Experimenting with the room. For some reason, last it just hits the enemy that is not grabbed. It can make him go pretty far. Before that, I never used that move until now. Yeah. I also never used the move. So it's, like, oddly hard, especially when I'm, like, talking, to remind myself, oh, yeah, you should use that move now. It's pretty good. Other than armor on his grab, what else does he have? I think they, like, bug fixed him, but that was the only buff that they really gave him. Harley says she burgers. Yeah. Oh, no. I got... Alright, for those of you who don't know, against heavier characters, Jason has, like, a loop until, like, 60. And I was being a fool and trying to fish for it. He can do, like, jab, down tilt, and that's, like, a true loop. Oh, my God! Fucking... Superman hitting the Dougie! That one's my favorite! Oh, what? That one broke my armor? Arya's not even doing nothing. Oh, what? Wow, really? I really thought I could whip punish that. Alright, he did not dodge that game. Come on. Be real. Stop capping. Oh my god. Oh my god. Alright, you know. I really thought he'd dodge out. I'm not gonna lie. No, not the door. I really don't want to buy that Black Adam skin, but I want the extra XP. Yeah, I mean, I know that feel. I actually like the Jason skin, but I couldn't imagine what it must be like playing one of the characters with the really, really shitty one. The move is so good it can be used as a Steven bubble beta to go down if timed right without grabbing. Yes. That is quite nice. And the hitbox becomes quite a bit larger since, you know, you're covering a larger area as you're falling. Yeah, I like the Jason one. You'll run one more? Alright. The hair of the Superman look long. The hair on the Superman with the long hair looks weird. Yeah, I see that. Is Natchet someone you recognize? I'm not familiar with this player. I mean, they almost got 5K Garnet games, so I could see it. This will be a good last one to end it on. I'll lock in.
Ready? Because I am. Just like the Jizz taught me. Long distance.
Right, man.
Full impact.
Oh, whoops. I didn't mean to do that. Aw, well. Wow. The dodge in place. I never expect it. Okay. Yeah, I'm not too familiar with that Garnet player. I only know one Garnet player, and that is... God, I interviewed him for the tier list. Let me see if I can find him. I know I messaged him at some point whenever I was making the pro player tier list. Not Sandstorm, not Keeter, not Bugsby. Where is he? Did he delete his account? I don't think he did. Wow, I can't find him. I swear I messaged him. He must have deleted his account on Twitter. Huh. Alright, I'm sure I'll figure it out. Nash is on the dev team. He does concept art for... Aw, shit, I gotta throw! You didn't tell me I was on the dev team! I gotta throw! I gotta make Jason look like ass! I'm about to get my ass nerfed! I thought it was like a pro player. I thought it was time to lock in. All right. I gotta stop walking to fully charged Shaggy. You know what? No, Jason's hitbox too big, guys. He actually needs armor when he walks. No, he's gonna make it so I can't ever use Airwalker on Jason again. He got hit with that, and he's gonna be like, "Oh no, that's a problem, man." Nakat, kill this man. Oh shit. Bro! I'm sorry, Jason Mains. We're getting nerfed. Jason's literally not gonna be able to take Airwalker anymore. Alright. I imagine that was your last one, Gamma. Thanks for jumping in. I appreciate it. It always helps to have a duo. If anyone else wants to duo, I'm open-minded to it. Dude, yeah, now I'm never gonna get the partnership. I have another reason now. I thought it was the backshots comment. Now it's just because I bully their devs. GG's, yeah, GG's. Did anyone want to play? I promise I'll only throw a little bit. Well played indeed. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. All right, Jabberson, let's get it. Oh, you were the Shaggy? Dude, I was a magnet for your fully charged just neutral attack. I kept running into that. I was like, dude, what am I doing? Jabberson? Alright. Do I already have you? Son. But yeah, GG's, man. Did I spell it wrong? Oh, hey, Natchet! Please don't nerf my character. I heard you were with the dev team. I would get so cooked. I knew as soon as I hit, like, the Airwalker reversal with, like, Airwalker Rage, I was like, oh, no. Jason's never going to be able to use Airwalker ever again. GG's for sure, though. Am I just spelling it wrong? I think I am. Okay, you're not a dev? Woo! GG's regardless, though. That's a lot of Garnet wins. I mean, I gotta respect that. How do you feel about Garnet right now, Natchet? I'm very curious. 1B, 2S? Alright. Okay, here, I'll add you too. You're a friend of the stream. But yeah, I respect the Garnet pick. I am curious to know your thoughts on Garnet if you're still here. If not, that's fine. I think Garnet is not the ass tier that everyone says she is, but obviously I don't think she's no like Arya or, oh god, who else also one-shots you. I guess Superman's really strong right now. Here, let me pull up tracker.gg real fast before we get started. I'm curious. It's been a while. I was waiting to check tracker.gg because obviously I wanted to give it a little bit more time for the stats from the new, like, you know, season 2.5 to get in. I wanted to make sure it was all as accurate as possible. Oh, they have a ranked and unranked now. That's interesting. Yeah, we'll look at ranked. I feel like ranked is probably the most accurate. This is 1v1s. I don't really know too much about 1v1, so I can't really talk on that. But 2v2s, Iron Giant is quite good. I mean, Narpy was pretty on the money when he said Iron Giant might be the best. It's pretty rough right now. Is there going to be any more characters for Season 2? I don't know. Her worst aspect is her dodge. I can see that. I can see her dodge being, like, really low range and being such a big body. I mean, as someone who also plays a big body, I get it. I think Garnet's dodge is worse than Jason's, though, so I don't know it to the same extent. And I think Garnet's actually bigger than Jason last time I checked. But I think she's pretty solid otherwise. But I can understand why you think she's pretty rough right now. Hey, Tracker.gg says she's pretty good in 2s, which is very interesting. I mean, obviously you got to keep in mind pick rate as well. So the fact that her pick rate's like one of the lowest in the game will inherently inflate her win rate, because it's more likely that people who are playing her know what she's doing. It's less likely that she's getting like one-tricked. Samurai Jack, very low, but it makes sense because he's still the most played character in the game. And like, I say this literally every time we open Tracker.gg, so I apologize to the people who've heard it a million times. But if you have a higher like pick rate, that means that there's a substantially larger chance that if someone were to, any one person who would pick this character is more likely that they're like first timing them or they don't really play him or anything like that. If they have a higher pick rate, right? Whereas like if you have a lower pick rate, like sure, there's still gonna be people who like first time Garnet, or maybe they'll play Garnet for like a quest or something. But you know, obviously it's like much less likely. So even though like Velma and Garnet and who else, like yeah, Velma and Garnet are like super duper high, even though everyone's like, you know, everyone's in pretty big agreement that they're not that great. It is because they just have dedicated mains. But Velma's pick rate has been going up a good bit, so I can see, like, I do think Velma's actually quite okay now, especially with the book buff. I think the book buff was pretty good. It's pretty nice. Now, do I think she's like second best in the game? No, hell no. But I do think that was actually a pretty substantial buff. Let's see, who else? Beetlejuice at the bottom. I can see it. I don't know. I think Beetlejuice is just too new, and I think he is like kind of different from a lot of the cast. Like, yes, he has that like weird pseudo infinite, but ever since a long time ago, they like patched something to make it so that the more hits you have on someone that's like in true hit stun would make it so that you get less hit stun later on. Like, Beetlejuice has an infinite, quote unquote, where he can just do like jab, IED, nair. But because of the infinite prevention system that they implemented a long time ago, it's not really an infinite. You can just do like 2 to 3 loops of it. Oh yeah, it does have him as a mage when he's an assassin. That is kind of strange. Yeah, I didn't realize that. But yeah, I mean, for the most part, I get it. Like, Agent Smith dropped a lot. He lost like his loop with the nerd. Like, this is why I didn't want to say definitively who I thought the best character in the game was, because I expected that there'd be like some shifts in the meta after they like added in teching, and it changed around a lot of people's like combo games in general. Jason is in a really good spot right now, which I honestly didn't expect. I thought he'd like be a little overtuned after the most recent buff, but it looks like he's still fine. He's got like a mid player rate, and he's sitting at about 50%. So he's like, you know, he's good where he's at balance wise. But I do think that Wonder Woman still is probably the best character in the game, even though it says Iron Giant's win rate's like absurdly large right now. He still has like a substantially lower pick rate than Wonder Woman does. Like, if the chances that you could just pick up Wonder Woman and start winning is like 53%, it's like, wow, that's a little overtuned. Yeah, it's a little nuts. I honestly thought Tom and Jerry would be substantially nerfed. I thought he'd be like down here with Finn, and Finn did get like a hard nerf. They like took away one of his like biggest combo moves. So that was wild. I mean, granted, I'm not complaining. I hated fighting Finn, but I expected him to be suffering quite a bit. Joker's also suffering quite a bit. I mean, we're seeing like a crazy like upheaval of what the meta used to be, right? Like, Samurai Jack was like top 1 for a really, really, really long time. And while, you know, I think this is actually a good like pick rate win rate split for him, obviously you got hit really hard. Let's see. List changes Steven to a mage as well. Yeah, I don't get it. They definitely overlook some things. It is nice that they have an unranked and ranked thing now, because I feel like unranked is much more likely for people to be first timing a character. Oh my god, holy 62.4% win rate. Oh my god. I think we'll just keep looking at ranked though, because, you know, it's a lot more likely that MMR and a lot of other factors, because like these are completely different lists. Like, holy shit. So we're gonna look at ranked for, you know, our impressions. Let's see. the nerf on Tom and Jerry doesn't affect on twos. Yeah, I mean, I still think it does because like even in twos, I'd still get looped. But it's definitely more impactful in ones. Surprised Joker's that far down after they like changed the hitbox priority system and they like actively also nerfed Joker's like jab again, like in range. I can see why he's fell so far. He's definitely fallen from grace because he just had to be nerfed over and over and over and over and over again. I'm personally surprised Marvin is this low. Back like before the patch, Marvin was like one of the highest win rate characters. I don't know what happened to him. Looking at 1v1s. Interesting. I don't know anything about 1v1s. It looks like Jason's doing quite well in 1v1s as well. Jason's win rate and pick rates is hard to, I guess, accurately describe, though, because he is a volatile character. There's characters he will just auto-lose to, and there's characters he will auto-win against. Why does Rain Dog get the best skins? I imagine just because they don't have to go through, like, any barriers for, like, character. They don't have to go through any barriers for, like, concept art. They don't have to go through, like, teams of people being like, is this okay? Can we use this skin? Or blah, 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 blah. Rain Dog is, like, player first games. If they want to make a skin with Rain Dog, they make a skin with Rain Dog. The other characters, even though Warner Brother owns them all, probably still has to go through some, like, hoops. Also, he is cute. Thank you, Soberger. Alright, Jabberson, let's get it. Hey, man, no worries. No, not a worry in the world, bro. If you'd prefer not to play with my higher MMR Jason, I'm fine with swapping as well. I'll take character requests from chat. Unpopular opinion, PFG should make 2 more original characters. Very specific number of characters you're giving there. I'm glad you speculated that. Right? You wouldn't have knowledge of some sort, would you? 2 more? Just remember, everything in our chat is speculation. We don't do leaks here. No leaks. Oh, whoops. Oh my god, it's the insane Jason! I told you! I tried to warn you guys! He's insane! He did rage into jab jab! Alright. He's jabbing nothing! What is he hitting? He's just doing axe swing, and I've never been so scared in my life. Oh, no! Alright, it's fine. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Alright, alright, alright. Blizzard to put 2 OCs into HOTS, a Blizzard crossover MOBA, and they were both the most fun characters and the most original because they could do whatever they wanted instead of copy pasting tracer over from Overwatch. Yeah, I see it. I see the vision. I think they definitely have a lot more leeway because whenever they design a character, in multiverses, they have to like, I think pretty much all of their moves are like references or something. Even if they're not, they have to be like in line with like character personality or like something the character would do. Like, I'm sure we've seen all of Jack's, like Jack do all of the things that he does in this game in the show. I've actually been watching through Samurai Jack recently, and it is good. It is good. It's definitely not the most like deep story or anything like that, but it's definitely fun. Dude, I think I don't know if I've told this on stream, but I have a thing for characters that when they go like when they get into like a certain mode, they like whenever they get into like a certain mode, they have their own like theme song play. Like Marvel vs. Capcom 3 does that with like every character, right? Whenever you like tag them in or like, you know, they come in on a Switch or something like that, their theme song will start playing, and that's really cool to me. But like, I like taking it a step further when, oh my god, I'm getting bodied. Oh my god, I'm throwing. All right, it's fine. Okay. All right. All right. This loss. This is all me. I'm definitely shitting the bed a little bit on this one. What? How'd she get out of that? She must have just dodged through it at like the perfect timing. Oh my god! Get so owned. We're so back. Actually, this dub is on me. Oh, I gotta get out of here. This dub is on me. Oh my god. Get clipped. I was getting way too cooked that game. I almost threw that super hard. This is unrelated, but I recently watched the Powerpuff Girls movie, and it really made me want them in. It's a shame that the movie bombed, and since they already got a stage, they're 1 foot in the door. Yeah. I mean, they definitely have a high chance of getting in, since their stage is in. Having remixes where you pick the character and one would be really cool. Yeah, I mean, I just love stuff like that in general. The reason why I bring that up is because in BlazBlue Cross Tag, there is a Ruby character named Yang, and she has like this mode that she can go into where her theme song will just start playing. It's so cool. And by the same extent, there's another character in BlazBlue called Bang. He also has like a super mode he can go into where he starts playing his theme song, and it's so cool. I love it so much, dude. I don't know how they would incorporate that in this game, but I would love to see it. Yeah, Bang and Yang, yeah. Now, as sad as it is, I didn't actually use that team comp in that game. I should have. Missed opportunity, honestly. But the P4 Arena cast was in that game as well, and I do love me some P4 Arena. I played Akihiko in that game, and he was considered a not great character, but I did not care. He had everything I could possibly want in like that archetype. Oh, whoops. Did I not have Airwalker? I guess I didn't have Airwalker that whole time. See ya. See you later. Where you going? You don't just get out of the 50-50. It's a 50-50. See ya! See ya! Oh my god, it's so funny. We yanging and banging in here. Dude. They're so cool. I love both of those characters so much. I didn't play Bang in BlazBlue either, but if I, like, granted, I was playing it very casually. I was, like, playing Azrael, and my friends didn't know how to handle armor, so I would just spam the armor kick over and over again. How is ledge fatigue? It is actually a lot better. I still think you can hang on the ledge a little too long, just a little too long now. Beforehand, it was egregious, but now you can hang on the ledge for just a little too long. But people can't just like sit on the ledge the entire game anymore, so that's always nice. Like, people actually do have to come up now. They did overall, like, would you call it a nerf or a buff to ledge fatigue? Essentially, ledge fatigue is much more prominent, and you can't hang on to the ledge nearly as long. At the same time, I'm understanding wanting to give people a lot of time on the ledge. Yeah, especially since you don't actually have, like, edges like you do in Smash. So you kind of have to give people a little bit of time to, like, actually think of how to get around that situation. Especially since you don't have invincibility or anything. Yeah, so, I mean, I can definitely see it. I think it's in, like, a pretty good place right now. I mean, overall, I think Multiverses as a whole is, like, we don't have enough people talk about it, but I think Multiverses is, like, improved a lot. All I hear on Twitter is, like, people complaining about, like, oh my god, this game sucks, or oh my god, this one combo I have doesn't work now, thanks Tekking, worst game design of all time. And which, usually I almost never agree with them. But that's like all you see on Twitter. You don't see anyone like be like, oh my god, I think the game's so much better now. And I do genuinely think the game is like so much better now. I think that like it took a lot of like little updates. I mean, this last one was like quite big, right? It definitely wasn't no little update. But I think that the game is in like a really good spot now. I tried. Oh, not surprisingly not dead. Oh, I'm so cooked. Oh my god, I'm not so cooked. Is wave landing any good? Yes it is. I need to get better about it because it's just not in my muscle memory yet. Here, actually, Jabberson, I'll invite you again here in a second. I just want to showcase this because I don't think enough people have like seen it and like understand the ramifications that it provides in game. So they did two things, right? They did two things. Essentially, wow, the platforms in here look really weird. They made it so that, for one, dodge attacks cost less. Like, beforehand, they would cost like half your meter, now it only costs like a third, which is inherently already pretty good. Secondly, or I guess they did three things. Secondly, if you dodge into the ground, you go into this, like, sliding state, right? where you kind of do like a ground dodge. You're not invincible at all during like the time when you hit the ground, but the idea is that you can cancel that into a jump to have like a pseudo dodge jump, right? Like, it's definitely not as like crazy as a dodge jump. Like, that's a dodge jump, right? This is like pretty wild, but you can still have like quite a bit of like movement with it, right? Like that was me doing the tech. And all you have to do is just jump after you you know, land on the ground with like an air dodge into the ground. And I'm not the greatest at it, so I'll still occasionally get dodge jumps, but it's pretty good. And you can even do that. You don't even have to jump. You can just like jump in, air dodge like down back, and that'll like bait someone into doing something, and then you can do like, you know, like that. It's hard to pull off, probably just because like I'm not used to it. And then you can also use it as like a burst option, like that. That's pretty good. But that's only part one. That's only part one of what makes it so good. You can also slide off of platforms now, and you can see I wasn't actually holding a direction after I slid off the platform, and that's how far I went. So if you hold a direction, you can like see that you slide off these things. You get more momentum if you like. I'm getting like stuck by I'm getting stuck on Shaggy now. This one is like kind of hard to do. I won't even lie to you. But if you slide off a platform, you move, and you can do this on ledge too. You can actually like you can slide so far you can like kill yourself off the side. Like that's pretty crazy, right? Like you move fast, and certain characters have better like dodges for this than others. Wow, too bad most of the stages are flat. Yeah, a lot of the stages in our rotation are flat right now, but I think more people are willing to go to like platform stages now, and I think that especially if you, oh my god, I wonder, probably something like, oh my god, I'm so bad at it. It's new. It's literally just came out this patch. I was trying to like slide off this one as well. Like, there's definitely things that you can do. How do I feel about Tom and Jerry? I don't know after the patch, because I haven't played against a good one yet. Because I know they recently got nerfed quite hard. I think I sent you a friend request, Jabberson. Alright. But yeah. So they changed that, and they also added teching to remove like ground bounce loops, and that's the thing that they like nerfed on Tom and Jerry that I think will help him be more manageable. No worries. I know I was taking my sweet time. Here, I'll invite you. I see that you invited me to a rift. Wait, can I even scroll down? I've only seen moveset showcases. He's like, his thing is he used to have essentially an infinite loop that he could do on people. Here, I'll invite you. If I remember correctly. The up tilt down tilt is amazing. Up tilt jab to down tilt is amazing. All right, I'll trust you on that, because like I was, you know, honestly the loop was the most annoying thing for me, because like especially on Jason, like a big body, it wouldn't matter how I DI'd, he would just be able to like catch me no matter what. What's my rank on Jason? I haven't played rank in a long time, but right now it's 47. So Master 4. I'm waiting on Jazz to be available so that we can continue our rank grind. We definitely want to try to get rank or Diamond 1 by the end of the season. And we can do it. We definitely can do it. It's just a matter of I need to actually get Jazz available. Oh, Jazz is my duo partner. I don't play ranked unless Jazz is like available to also play with me. I can't lie, I was terrible at the loop combos anyways. Hey, that's like an uncountable amount of people that probably went on to have a better day because you didn't loop them. Think about it like that. Yeah, Jazz isn't here today, so I'm just playing with chat. Oh, he's not having a good time. I'll hit the Shaggy cry. Hey, it's fitting for Shaggy. What's ranked like? You know, it's definitely kind of stressful. What can I have a video talking about a lot of my issues that I have with ranked. I highly recommend checking that out if you haven't. It's on my channel. I'm sure you can just click down there below and check it out. But unfortunately, because rank, the people you fight in ranked is more based on MMR and not like your actual rank, it can be a little frustrating. But overall, the rank grind is fine. I mean, it's another one of those games where you win and you don't really get all that many points, and then if you lose, you can like lose like multiple games worth. So you definitely need like a high win rate to be a high rank. Last time I tried, I got camped by Velma. Oh well, there's gonna be a lot more Velmas now. I hate to be the bearer of bad news. So how do you think the difference between our RP influences matchmaking? So it'll try to do one of two things. It'll try to put us with people like in the middle, like it'll like try to take our MMR and like average us with other people who are like within like the average of our MMRs like put together. Oh man, that was my kill confirm. Or it'll like try to do like a similar situation where there's one higher MMR player and one lower MMR player. Oh, whoopsies. I'm not exactly, I don't really work on the coding team, so I don't know when it has the preference to do what, but I've definitely had instances where, you know, I'll be playing with like my friend who doesn't play multiverses, and I'll be able to notice that like one person on their team is actually good and the other one's like not all that. But if I had to guess, it's probably just something along the lines of like taking the average between both of our MMRs and just putting us against people who match or are close to that average. Yeah.
Maybe next time, dude.
As far as rank points go, though, I don't think that affects like. I don't think rank affects our matchmaking. I don't think it does at all. Even in rank doesn't affect your matchmaking, which is quite unfortunate. It feels strange to get camped with a character, or when I was playing a character with a gun. Yeah, I can see that. I can see how that'd be a little weird. Now, granted, you outbox people when you play Agent Smith. That's who I'm imagining you're playing.
Time to punch some bumps.
Oh yeah, I have to keep reminding myself I have to use the Jason buff. I gotta keep telling myself to look for situations where I think it'd be useful. Oh my god, it would have been useful there. What am I saying? That was like, against a wall is like the ideal place where I should be looking to use it. Ah, the grab is still not that great. Or the throw afterwards, rather. Oh, I'm so cooked. Yeah, there, I was in burnout. There's nothing I could do there. Yeah, I got a little too comfortable on the wall there. That's fair. Dude, yeah, I keep forgetting to use the Jason buff. I used it one time and I got smoked for it. How long are you streaming? Because I'll probably get on. I'll be streaming for 1 more hour. So, it probably won't be for too long. I've been thinking about doing some reaction on some reaction content farming on stream. Is there any like multiverses videos or reviews you guys want me to like react to? I know Mock Rock put out like a multi-hour long video. I'm probably gonna like that probably won't be like a video that I put on YouTube or anything like that. Why unranked and not ranked? The idea is Jazz is not available. Jazz is my duo partner, and I don't want to get too far away from him in rank. You know, we kind of rank up together.
Time to punch some buns.
I never try out this perk, the one that gives you my lightning. We'll see. It can definitely help get me out of certain like combos or something, or you know, I guess reset my combos as well. So yeah, we'll try it out. Always worth trying. You guys see me mess up the wave dash tech or the yeah. Wow.
This is not the end.
I don't know whether to scream or cry.
Wow, I didn't expect them to dodge in, I'm not gonna lie. He's gotta learn to dodge there. He is losing that 50-50.
I must move.
Alright, time for me to play lame. Oh no! That was my reversal. Yeah, I'm so dead. Damn, I was playing a reversal in there. It's alright.
Winner. Feels good. Feels right.
Most Mock Rock videos are top 10s. I can see it. Your videos kind of remind me of Mock Rock's. It's funny because I feel like me and Mock Rock have a lot of conflicting opinions. I've watched his videos, and usually I don't agree with his opinions on things, especially on the multiverses ones. React to this RPS guy. He has some great videos. Yeah, it's true. Like, And then someone else, Why do put out some videos recently that I kind of dislike. He put out like an hour-long like multiverses review, and I dislike the video because it's very outdated. A lot of his points are things that don't make sense anymore, things that have been fixed. And that's just kind of the issue whenever you make an hour-long video and you have to script it and edit it and get all the footage. So, like, I get it coming from a content creator's perspective, but I feel like there's, like, also, like, and maybe this is me being a little lame about it and overly critical because, you know, it's the content grind. Like I said, I get it. But I feel like if you keep up a negative review, but they fixed almost everything in the game that you've complained about, maybe it's doing more harm than good keeping it up. Also, I feel like a lot of Waidu's points kind of like miss the point, or like leave out a lot of details specifically, because like whenever he made his like, he made like a really popular a tweet that ended up popping off saying like, you have to play 36 hours for one character. That's just unacceptable. He doesn't like factor in the fact that you can literally just get characters from like events, or you know, the fact that like you can get a bunch of fighter coins from events, like pick ones that you want. You know, there's like, and that's just like one example. He also would like say, yeah, Iron Giant is just a broken character who has like a bajillion infinites, and I'm like, yeah, he used to. And I can get why that was like a valid complaint a while ago. But if you're gonna like release a video, oh my god, I'm so troll. Like the Waidu video is like, see that's like, oh yeah, that was my bad. I like trolled and got killed at 20. Why is my name Rock Paper Scissors? A few different reasons. I mean, obviously it's like a very common, like RPS is like a common sentiment in fighting games. It's like the mentality of fighting games. But on top of that, before I was doing YouTube, I mean I still do run a photography business, where my photography business is Robin's Photography Styles. Robin's being my last name. And I figured that, especially since I was going to do, I wanted to do event photography for esports events. That's like what my goal was, and what my like niche wanted, what I wanted my niche to be in the photography field. So I wanted something that could be like abbreviated for something that would make sense in an FGC setting, but also something that would make sense as like a photographer. So I know that that's like not the simple answer a lot of people are expecting. A lot of people, when they make their tag, they're just like, I think it sounds cool. But I did put a lot of thought into my tag. I also made sure to not put myself as RPS MVS, and I made it RPS FGC because I want to do content. Oh my god, yeah, they're super dead. I wanted to do content for not just multiverses. I didn't want to like limit myself. Wait, RPS stands for Rock Paper Scissors. You got it. I mean, technically, in my case, it stands for Robin's Photography Styles. So. Oh, here I come! Dead at 50! Airwalker! Rah! They added an L emote and removed teabagging. You should make a video on Rivals 1. I'd like to. I want to talk to more Rivals professionals before I do, though. Whenever I made my multiverses tier list, I made it a point to talk to all of the professionals of the game, so that like it actually had like, you know, a point for you to watch it. Because like if I just came out as like a random YouTuber and said, "This is my tier list. This is why I think Velma's stupid and cringe, and I think if you play Jake, you're based." You know, if I were like, you know, something stupid like that, then it wouldn't really have the same like value. Like I wouldn't really give people a reason to watch it, unless like, I mean, obviously if people like ended up enjoying my personality, that'd be about it. But I never like placed super high in the multiverses beta tournaments or anything like that. I was like ranked okay on the leaderboard. I was like what, a top like 30 Shaggy, something like that, in the top 500 at peak. Oh my god. You know what? I'm raging up. I'm so angry. I'm so mad. Wow, that sent him like nowhere. Oh, I'm so dead. Aw, man. I just barely off on that one. I'm playing pretty careful. I won't even lie. Yeah. Oh, my dodge just didn't come out. I guess that was true. I mean, I like the speed of your multiverses video. Yeah, I'm glad I can make content that people like. I'm very passionate about multiverses. It's a game that I've put a lot of time into, even in the beta. It is something I'm very passionate about. I mean, a big reason why I've basically exclusively made multiverses content so far is because I want to see the game succeed and I want to get eyes on it. But, you know, I don't want to just be a multiverse channel. I want to branch out and try other games as well. I haven't like recorded or anything. I just have it scripted out, but I plan to do a review of 2XKO this Friday. We'll see if it actually drops this Friday though. Oh my god, my bad. See ya. Wow, that hits me on the platform? His dash attack? Really? That's crazy. Ah. I see what he was trying to do. Intelligent. Ah, alright, alright. But this stock, I actually use the Jason buffs, and we win because of the Jason buffs. Jason buffs. Oh, well, I armored through the attack, so Jason buffs? Jason buffs. Jason buffs. I said Jason. Oh. Oh man, really? Jason buffs. Jason buffs. Jason buffs. No, I lost because of the Jason buffs. Actually, Jason nerf. They're trying to get you to use a bad move. Alright, I'm sorry I'm trolling, Jabberson. Hey bro, do you want to play a couple games together, like after Jabberson is chill? Yeah, Jabberson, we'll play one more set against someone, and then we'll swap it up. I'll get someone else from chat in here. We'll definitely play some more though, because I have a feeling Jazz is gonna be less available. School just recently started back, so we'll see. Let's see. Don't worry, Saints. You know what? Okay, never mind. Your speed of multiverse video puts the game into perspective for me. I used to be a big hater of the speed of the game, but now it's not so bad. I'm glad you like it. And I do think that, you know, the speed isn't perfect, and there's definitely a lot of things animation-wise, and, like, there's definitely, like, weird feelings that are in the game. Like, for example, the fact that a lot of your movement is halted whenever you throw out an aerial, and the fact that you don't land on the ground, like, if you do it in the middle of an aerial. I see, like, valid criticism there, but at the same time, I don't think a slow game is necessarily a bad game. That was really the point of the video. Yeah, man, I've enjoyed myself. I apologize that I've been trolling with trying to get my Jason buff footage. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, the juice is loose. Well, I'm coming through. All right. Yeah, that's pretty fair. You know, I watched the Beetlejuice movie recently, and he doesn't really do anything with beetles. Kind of strange. It's just in the opening of the movie. Haven't watched the new one, obviously, but he has a beetle one whole time. Well, actually 2 whole times. He uses it for charades one time. Kind of strange. Oh, that's an instance where I probably should have just tried to do Hell's Razor. I mean, granted, I don't even know the percent range on Beetlejuice for Hell's Razor. I haven't labbed it at all. Oh, yeah, that's fair. See ya. Does he use the bomb in the movie? He doesn't use the bomb, but there is like a reference of drawing something with chalk and it like becoming real. So I at least get that one. A beetle shows up twice. He uses it once for charades because for whatever reason he can't say his own name either. I don't really know what the lore is. The movie in general has like a very open-ended lore like to it where they don't really explain everything. They just present you with like cool ideas, which is cool. You know, I like the movie. But, you know, they don't really answer a lot of questions. They just say, yep, this is how it is. And they're like, but wait a minute, why is it like that? And you're like, that's just how it is. And I'm like, okay. Bomb is in the new movie. I believe it. All right, thanks for joining, Jabberson. All right. You know what? You guys were right. You guys were telling me that I wasn't even playing the real Jason. So Gumna, is that you like your name in game? How should I add you? I have apple juice, but never Beetlejuice. They didn't take too much inspiration from Beetlejuice. There's definitely a few moves that are, 56, alright. There's definitely a few moves that are inspirations, like his Nair's from the movie, his, like, neutral attack is from the movie, what else? Like I said, the bomb, like, the fact that it can become real is, like, kind of a reference to the movie. I'm trying to think. Does he ever use boxing gloves? I don't think he does. Alright, you guys were right. I've been using the wrong Jason all along. I wasn't actually playing Jason. I'll stop fooling you guys. Gotta go. Thanks for having me, man. This is fun. I'm down to play anytime. Yeah, man. If I'm ever, like, you know, playing solo, I'm more than willing to play with chat. They only had to play in a few movies to take from. I've seen that there was, like, an animated series, Beetlejuice, and I have not seen that. Yeah, the true Jason. We're on true Jason. I went from bronze to plat 2. Bronze to plat in 2 days. This is so easy. Yeah, they did actually change recently how getting out of bronze, silver, and gold would work. You actually get out of those faster now if you play against people with higher MMR, which at the moment I believe that's a majority of the player base. So, yeah, getting out of anywhere, getting into plat is quite fast now. So they did make that grind a little bit better. Aw, man. I tried to do something like quirky to like help you, and I just let you get cooked.
That's why every Martian invader has a plan B.
What am I doing? I still feel like I'm playing Jason. See ya! Get down there, kid!
Have at you.
Oh, whoops. I've spiked this kid so many times! Just get down already!
Well, that wasn't how this was supposed to go.
Oh shit, my bad. I didn't know you were in danger. I went to the Warner Brothers Tower? Oh my god. Jason killed me. He's like, how dare you? How dare you call him the real Jason? You freaking tear whore.
Only mathematical victory. Sweet.
I hope Jason is the next F-13 project. I don't immediately know what you're talking about, but it looks like Friday the 13th. And I like that. Dude, yeah, the real Jason was waiting in the tower. He's like, I know that's not Jason. I know that's Black Adam. Yeah, I apologize that I let you just get your, I just let you get double edge guarded on that first stock. I was like, it's gonna be so awesome. I'm gonna throw out the orb. It's gonna bounce to both of them, and I'm gonna spike both of them. Jason hates clickbaiters, dude. Yeah, my Jason stream clickbait has it's been more prominent than I thought it would be. What's the number for below my rank? What do you mean? Oh, the number is like, oh, the number below your rank is like what number rank of your character you are. So like, I haven't played ranked in a while, and the number below my Jason is like 40 or something like that. That means like I'm the 40th best Jason. I was getting mobbed and spiked by those two. Yeah, my bad. I would just like, you know, I got it. Trust the process, and I should have just helped you. I'm playing a little too casually right now. Yeah, that's pretty fair. I probably should not have round started that. Yeah. These guys have been on double Shaggy all day. And for what? To get smoked by my Jason? My definitely Jason? Oh, I thought he was gone. I'm not even gonna lie to you. That does seem quite good. Now, granted, I'm just happy I'm not getting looped.
Totally mathematical victory. Sweet.
40th best Jason still can't do the new Jason tech. Dude. Granted, 40th best Jason, that's kind of ass. I mean, it's not really, because, you know, I guess I'm in Master. But, like, alright, we'll go back to real Jason. No more clickbait. Strange decision by Multiverse's devs to put two of the same character in the game, yeah. Dude, yeah, we kind of demolished those Shaggies. Alright, you'll get my real Jason. My really real, very real Jason. Oh, I just realized I haven't had music on literally the entire stream. I'll definitely fix that next time. Oh man, I could try Beetlejuice. But no. I've said the entire stream that I'm gonna be doing the new Jason, you know, showcasing the new Jason buff. Maybe, nah, tomorrow I have P+ planned for stream. But I was gonna say maybe I could like use a section of stream tomorrow to like lab the buff a little bit better, because like I've never been one to like lab that move too much, just because I realized that like if people just DI away, you don't get anything for it, and beforehand there was like literally no reason to use it. It's just slow. Yeah. Oh yeah, you hear the Congo beats? Yeah, that's literally just my like browser. It's like the theme on my browser. The Jason skin gets released in Dead by Daylight. That's true. Right there next to Freddy Fazbear or Springtrap. I forget I don't actually have a good... You know what? We're rocking Monstrous Sidestep this game, gamers. I never rock Monstrous Sidestep. I kind of hate it, but These guys are definitely going to be a little overwhelming with their projectiles. Yeah, I never rock monstrous sidestep. I think that perk is kind of buns. Oh yeah, spring trap. Yeah, guys, I thought like a chatter the other day asked me what non-Warner Brother character I wanted in multiverses. I think I finally came up with one. Like I'm just like so. Oh my god, I forgot I'm using this perk. Oh my god, I'm getting smoked by Velma right now. Alright, there we go. Jason moment. Oh my god. That was a good follow-up. Oh no, the Toodles! Dude, Velma kind of actually cooks. I'm like, I'm not exactly like worried that there's a Velma, but she has prevented me from like closing a stock like 3 times now. Awesome. See you later. I can see. Oh, the character I want in multiverses is not Springtrap, even though that'd be really funny. I mean, so I was actually on the stream that I was talking to that one chatter. I was like, "Oh, Freddy Fazbear would be in there," and then I remembered that like technically they own the rights to the movie Five Nights at Freddy's, so he could be in the game. So I was like, "Fuck, that's technically also a Warner Brothers character." And then I was like, "Oh, Sonic the Hedgehog. I like Sonic." And then it was like, "Oh fuck, Warner Brothers owns the rights to Movie Sonic. Movie Sonic could legitimately be in this game." And I was like, "Oh my god!" And while I was like driving home today, I was like, "Oh my god, I finally got it." Either Beat from Jet Set Radio, which is a character I've been asking for in Smash forever, like literally since Brawl, or the main character from Bomb Rush Cyberpunk. I'd be fine with either of those. I get that the other one's an indie character, but if Rivals can have it, like if Rivals of Aether can have indie characters, this game can definitely have indie characters. Yeah, they do own the rights to Ugly Sonic. So Ugly Sonic could be in this game. That is a real possibility. Freddy in multiverses before GTA 6 is crazy. It's possible. Alright, let's get rid of monsters. I hate monsters. Movie Sonic is owned by Paramount, not Warner Brothers. I remember looking into that though, and I think Warner Brothers owns Paramount, don't they? Warner Bros. Paramount. Didn't they recently have like a merger? Yeah, no. Paramount Pictures. Formerly known as, yeah, okay. Wait, no, am I just getting trolled by the wiki? I'm pretty sure there was a big merger sometime recently. I remember looking into like... I remember looking into it too, and I thought it was like really funny that like I did like a really, really long stretch in logic that like Illumination was like at some point had like some relation to Warner Brothers, and I was like, dude, imagine they put Movie Mario in. Nintendo would be so pissed. My buff! My buff! What? My buff sucks! The buff is legitimately supposed to prevent that from happening. My buff! My buff! My... Alright. I can't... We were literally about to like four stock these guys, and then I just started fishing for my buff. All right. Let's see. Okay, no, they've collaborated with Warner Brothers quite a bit. Paramount. Yeah, that was Warner and Discovery. Yeah, I'm wrong. I did the buff one time. Actually, they're all in Rivals if you know how to code. True? I mean, they honestly might already all be in Rivals if you think about it. It might just be hidden on the Steam workshop. Oh yeah, they can get public domain Mickey Mouse in here as well. So yeah, it was Warner and Discovery. There was something with Paramount. Okay, no, I think I'm just wrong. Maybe it's Disney and Paramount are like the same. Because I know there was like literally a crossover in the Chip and Dale movie, which, you know, it is literally Disney with Movie Sonic. So I'll have to look into that. And then I'm trying to remember what the leap in logic for like movie Mario in Multiverses was. I mean, by that logic, Despicable Me, Gru could also be in this game. That'd be really funny. Or they could just get the minions. Or any one of the minions. Winnie the Pooh, yep. I didn't actually watch the movie, but I seen the clip that they're like, oh my god, movie Sonics and Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers. Okay, Warner and Paramount talked about a merger, but it didn't go through recently. Okay, that's what I was thinking of. Trapper from Dead by Daylight, yeah. Dude, every time I try to do that tech, I do get stuffed out. Every time I try to do like the new like wave dash tech. So it is something you just can't like mindlessly do. It like I was thinking it'd be like dodge jump and you could just do it to do it, but no, you can't. You have to like know that like you have to use it as a burst option. I honestly thought he'd dodge in. Bro, this bug was not having my business, dude. Wow, alright. That was so weird.
Of course you realize this means war.
Oh, he's so cooked. Oh, well, that's my bad. I was not familiar with the game that is, holy shit. I was not familiar with the game that is Tom and Jerry's Down Tilt Angle. He's at 162. Get this guy out of here. They're making a Dead by Daylight movie. I've heard the lore in Dead by Daylight goes hard. I've heard it's actually pretty crazy. So I could see it. Now granted, the Kool-Aid Man would go hard in this game. True. Let's see. But yeah, let me see. Illumination and Warner Bros. Oh, they're owned by... Let's see. American Animation Studio, yeah. Owned by a division of Universal Pictures. I'm pretty sure Universal is owned by Warner Bros. Owned by NBC, Universal, and Comcast. Is Universal owned by Warner Bros. Let's see. Universal City Studios LLC, doing business as Universal Pictures, is an American film production and distribution company that is a division of Universal Studios, which is owned by NBC Universal, a division of Comcast. So is Comcast Warner Bros? Am I crazy? Okay, no, Comcast. Oh my god, there's a lore here. There's a lot of business lore. What the hell happened in that match? Sometimes we just be killing people. How do you avoid CPU matches online? If you play enough, eventually your MMR will just get high enough to where you won't run into CPUs. Like, the idea is that the MMR that you have will just inherently, like... Because, like, you know, CPUs aren't, like... They're not immune to MMR either. So, once you, like, fight enough matches, your MMR should be so high that it's unlikely that you get paired with, like, a CPU. I've still had instances where I get paired with... Oh, yeah. Duh. It's been a while since I fought against Black Adam. I'm just not realizing that. I don't know why it wasn't in my like brain to like, ah yes, account for clap. Well, that's like the thing I'm supposed to do as Jason against Black Adam. Wow, that dodge goes so far. It's so hard to keep that guy in disadvantage. Wow. Dude, Batcave is so crazy. Out of all the competitive stages, Batcave is definitely like my least favorite. Man, he's got like nothing. There we go. Alright, we're walking on eggshells, but I've came back from worse. Ah, Joker's trick. Gotcha, bitch! Side B away from me every time. Get the fuck out of here. Nah, that one Dexter's Lab stage. Yeah, I guess what I meant to say is like out of the tournament legal stages, Batcave is probably one of my least favorite. Just because of how hectic and small it is. Yeah, GG's. What's wrong with Bruce Wayne's basement? It's just so, like, claustrophobic. So that, like, stuff is always happening all the time. And that can make for some, like, mashy gameplay that, like... It can make for some mashy gameplay that I feel like doesn't allow people to play slower. Like, you're always having an interaction. And I can see the appeal to that, but I don't like to always be, like, pressing buttons. I know people will say you play Jason, you're a masher, you should love pressing buttons. But I don't like pressing buttons all the time. Only sometimes. Only when I win. Universal is one of Warner's biggest competitors, but they collaborate sometimes, so Universal character isn't impossible to show up. Ah, I see. That's what it is. So they never implemented a fence post as a weapon for Jason's moveset. That'd be cool. I need to sit down and actually watch all the Friday the 13th movies. I pretty much only play Jason because I think he like fits my playstyle as a player really, really well. So I need to sit down and actually watch them all. I heard they can get quite comical. I mean, Jason in space is already a pretty comical idea. That one Dexter's Lab one was legal at one point? Really? I mean, I know it's legal in... I remember it's legal in, like, standard rotation, but I don't think I've ever seen it in a tournament. All jokes aside, we need Daffy in this game. Like, we have bugs, we need Daffy. People will say the same argument about Scooby as well. Now, I'm not saying they're wrong, because I do think Daffy would be really, really cool. Daffy's going to be, like, really expressive, and, like, obviously, I mean, I guess not obviously. I think he has the potential for, like, a even wackier moveset than Bugs already has, and Bugs has a pretty wacky moveset. But Scooby's, like, how do you have the Scooby-Doo, like, how do you have Shaggy and Velma, but not Scooby? So, like, I see it. Especially since, like, Scooby's in, like, some of the promotional material. Like, I remember there was, like, a big thing because Scooby was in the promotional... he was in, like, the van during the hockey event before the game was even out. Oh, my God. Oh, shit. Jazz is playing multi... You guys can't see that because my overlay is kind of blocking it, but Jazz just got on multiverses? No way. He hops on right as stream's about to end, so we probably won't get any matches on stream, but... You know, I trust you got that. You smoked that, Shaggy. You smoked that, Shaggy. You smoked that, Shaggy! Get him! Good shit, good shit. This is a good team comp. I'm just gonna say it. I think this is a good team comp. I mean, anyone who can, like, help Jason actually get in and, like, has good screen control is gonna be really good. Jason used a lot more Machete and X in the movies. I thought he'd have a more versatile kit in the game, but Machete and X is his main weapon, so it's fine. Yeah, that's fair. How would Daffy be different moveset-wise? I imagine they'd, like, be willing to, like, break him apart more and, like, do more, like, squash and stretch with him in general. Probably make him generally more psychotic, so, like, I mean, I don't think they'll give him a shotgun, but that'd be funny. He'd just, in general, be a lot more, like, zany in his, like, execution, right? Like, whenever you see Bugs' like, normals, you don't... Like, I think all of the zany stuff in Daffy's kit is going to be based around his normals, right? He's going to have a lot of squash and stretch. He's going to have, like, a lot of, like, exaggerated moves. But, you know, the wacky stuff in, like, Bugs' kit is usually in his, like... is usually in his specials, with the exception of, like, Giant Mallet and Baseball Bat, kind of. You could also add references to Duck Dodgers in his moveset. Yeah, that'd be cool. We need Coyote. Coyote would be neat. I think that'd be, like, an interesting idea if he had, like, a perk that's like, yeah, he can walk off the stage for a little while before he actually falls. A little funny reference. Like, there's definitely a lot of potential that they could do. Maybe give him a sword from Looney Tunes Back in Action. Yeah, Looney Tunes Back in Action probably has a few things that you can pull from. Daffy Duck in general is just more of, like, a wacky, wild character.
All right, you bunch of wise apples. Put up your dude.
Oh, the buff! Let's go! Oh, shit. Oh, shit! Is this real? Is that a real infinite? I was not familiar with... I mean, I guess it didn't matter. I was not familiar with his game. Oh, yeah, that's not good. Here, take a Jerry. I'll hold on to him for a little bit, don't worry. He's safe with me. He wasn't safe with me! I'm a terrible babysitter! Oh, he's dead. The blast zones on the side of this stage are actually pretty small. Like, once you get to the ledges. Like, it's a big stage, but the blast zones are very small from, like, the edges of the stage. What about the one where they were superheroes? No. We don't talk about that one. We don't talk about that one. We don't talk about... Oh my god, what was it even called? What was it called? The Lunatics? Oh my god. Dude, the Lunatic skins would kind of go hard, though. Dude, Taz would not work in a Lunatic skin. Hold on, I'll pull it up over here for you guys. Yeah, I don't think Taz would work. Roadrunner. Lola. You did bad there? No, you didn't. I mean, we won. I'm not sweating these losses too much. I'm not sweating wins or losses too much. I'm here to have a good time, and I'm just glad to have someone to play the game with. I haven't used Jason since season 1. I'm glad to see my boy get some love. Yeah, he's pretty good. Like, especially after the buff, it was like really nice to see. Yeah, the superhero ones look really bad. Hey, I'm sure someone would rock the skins. I'm sure most people who would rock those skins would have no idea what they were actually from. They'd just be like, oh, cool, weird, sleek, different styled Bugs Bunny. And Daffy Duck if he gets in. Alright, this will probably be the last one, Gumnut, so just a heads up. We'll play out the set. We'll do a best 2 out of 3 with these guys. But I gotta end stream after that. Even the Animaniacs they mentioned, even in the Animaniacs they mentioned them and made fun of them. Oh yeah, I could see it. I need to actually watch the new Animaniacs. That's like a character that I really want for this game.
I do not recognize these folks.
Oh my god, the frame 1 side B. I mean, I guess I should have expected it, but you know. Holy shit, I love Jason. Holy shit, I love Jason. Jason is so crazy, dude. I always wonder how my teammates feel whenever I'm on Jason. Do they pop off whenever I kill someone in like 2 hits? Does it feel good to have a Jason as a teammate? I feel like it has to, right? I feel like when you have Jason on your team, I feel like you're definitely more likely to say fuck yes than fuck no. Alright. I was going to play the set with these guys, but I'm guessing they just bounced. But stream's probably a little delayed. So Gumnuts, that's probably why you're seeing Gumnuts like stuff. But yeah, that's all for today. Tomorrow we'll be back at it. Tomorrow we'll be playing P+. We're going to have Narpy on stream, as well as anyone else who is able to play P+. Unfortunately, I can't really give you instructions. I can just link it to you just because I don't want to really be in any waters with anyone who might have eyes on me. But I'm more than willing to play P+, with fans. We're going to try to get in touch with Narpy tomorrow so we can play it and like learn it. It's a game I've been trying to learn for a little while. But that is all for today's video. Thank you guys so much for not only playing with me, for those of you who did end up playing with me, but also all of you who are watching. I love having a community that enjoys watching me, and I love having a community to interact with. I hope you guys will tune in tomorrow, and starting next week, we're going to be streaming both here on YouTube and on Twitch, so whichever one's more convenient for you, feel free to tune in there. But that's all I got for now. Until tomorrow, you guys take